Hey everybody, doing a follow-up episode from before. I'm going to talk about a new selling platform. This probably won't be a super long episode, um, but I've never done kind of a follow-up immediately after going to a card show. So some highlights from that. If you saw my video about what I purchased, you saw I purchased a bunch of Michael Jordan cards. One thing I found out as I was looking up, this is actually a complete insert set. I got 15 of these cards, and they're selling pretty well on eBay. I've got it listed right now, the set on eBay, and it's got a pretty good sell-through rate. If I end up selling that set, that'll probably pay for nearly half of what I spent just at the card show. So that would be pretty cool. So that was kind of one update. The other, I told you I've been selling on Dibdit. So I got here, this is a week's worth of orders that I'll be shipping out. Pretty cool. This probably the biggest sets of orders I'll have to ship out in some time. Dibdit cards, I've been doing live shows on Sundays and Mondays. I was doing them on Tuesdays, but right now my daughter's softball is kind of taken over. Once I got the Tuesdays again, I'll start doing that. And then I'm doing some Sundays, some weekends, some pop-up shows. So that's been going well. One thing that's been going well with that too is I've been able to sell some of my junk wax. I had an unfortunate situation. There was a Facebook group I was on who allowed you to sell on there, and they only did things that were 1993 and older. And I had purchased some cards from a gentleman, and he didn't report the damage on them. And I had to use my PayPal family and friends because he initially wasn't going to refund them. And then I blocked him afterwards because a lot of times I'll block sellers that I've had not a good experience with, so I just don't see their stuff anymore. And unfortunately, he reported me to the admin of the group, and the admin tried to get a hold of me, but it went to my kind of spam messages, and they ended up booting me out of the group. So I was doing really well selling cards that were 1993 and older on this group. So it's been good that Dibdit came along, because now I've been selling well on there. A lot of people sell modern on there, so I think I've been able to provide a little bit of a niche with some junk wax. And a lot of us grew up kind of in that, so I've been doing lots on there. It seems to be working pretty well. The nice thing with Dibdit too, we can do progressive shipping, so like that'll be orders for about a week and a half. People like being able to, combine big orders, which is kind of a difference from that than Whatnot. You can't really do the progress. You can do it for a show, but you can't do it over like a span. So that's kind of a nice thing. I've been able to build some customers on there, so that's been good. So that's a couple updates there. Kind of a newer update. I'm always kind of researching new ways to sell. And one that I'm come across, I've read about it before, but I've been doing a lot more research now, is COMC. It's check out my cards, COMC. And it's a great place. What you do is you send your cards into them, they catalog them, they take the pictures, and then they're on the website. different than eBay. They don't use like an algorithm or anything. It's basically just whoever's got the lowest, you can see. So like if I put this Robbie Thompson up there, it'll show you all the stores that have a Robbie Thompson card and what the price is for each one. From what I've been researching, it's a great place. I'm thinking of doing cards that are like $2 or more. Probably like the 2 to 10 range. Anything over that, I sell pretty well on eBay. When I put, for me, 10 or more is considered probably higher end, even though it's probably more mid-level. So anything 10 or more, I do pretty good on eBay with, but I think some of these like mid to lower ones for me, I'll probably put on there. Anything where I'm $1.99 or under on eBay, I'll probably just keep in the store. I do want to continue to build the store up. I've got around 850 listings right now. That'll probably drop some because I'm going to pull some cards from my listings to send to ComC, and it's I've started going through my oldest listings and just seeing anything that hasn't gotten views and it is selling pretty well on ComC. I'm going to send to there. There's a couple drawbacks to ComC. One is if I do the standard, which I'll probably do, it can take up to like 16 weeks to get things posted on your store. It's 50 cents a card. If I want it to be posted within like 2 to 3 weeks, it's $1 a card. But for right now, I just kind of want to get some things on there. The other thing I've been doing on there already, I bought some cards, and then you just kind of keep them in your inventory. And I made my first flip on there the other day. I bought a card for 70 cents, sold it for $1.35. So I think I'm gonna find cards on there that I feel like I can flip to. It's a nice place to send some inventory. And there's cards that sell on there better than they do on eBay, so I think I'll be using that. So pretty much it's that. eBay, collects, dibbed it. Collect sales have slowed down. I've got my regular customers that will come on and buy some things here and there. I've got same with eBay. I got some customers that are starting to build some regulars, which is nice. And then Dibbed It, I got some regular customers coming to my live auctions. So I'm slowly building. I feel like for me, it's going to continue to be a slow build. Eventually, I want to be able to continue putting money into the store. The thing I like about ComC is I'm not using any space. And I don't have to ship any. I just have to ship it to them, and then I can not worry about it. So I'll probably be using them a little more as I'm getting acclimated to the system. So I've been selling in my Dibbed It live shows. I've sold a lot of the 25-cent cards you probably saw. I sold a good chunk of those. I sold some of the dollar cards, so that was good. I figured I bought a lot of the 25-cent ones thinking they'd be good cards to do live, I figured I'd be doing them in lots. So that was good to be able to provide some of that. But that's kind of my update for now. Just continuing to post. I've been doing more lots on eBay. They've been going pretty well. So if I've got a lot of like non-paralleled or not numbered cards, I'm kind of just putting them together in lots. That seems to be doing pretty well. I'll probably do more of that on there, honestly. That's really about it. So if you like the video, give me the thumbs up. If this is your first time watching, please hit the follow bell. I appreciate anyone that's following right now. I'm going to continue to post my journey here. Like I said, some videos I'm going to do down the road is just kind of showing how I process orders, showing off my PC a little bit and things like that, so you can get to know me a little better. So I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you down the road.